Hi guys, this is Kal-El and today we're having a look at Play Arts Kai Joker. Okay, first of all we'll move Joker out of the way and we'll have a quick look at the box. You know, just for the sake of it. And then we'll get into the details. Okay guys, here we got the box. First thing you'll notice is that Joker isn't actually in there. Now that's because I decided to do this review well and truly after I actually opened the figure and couldn't be bothered putting it back in. But anyway, we'll have a look at it. Again, it's a nice Play Art Kai symbol here. Batman Arkham Asylum there. Warning, choking hazard. Why you'd give this to your 3-year-old child, I don't know. Some nice box art on the side here. On the back we've just got some posing suggestions for Joker and Batman, who's not included. Some stuff in Japanese that I can't read. And just like the Batman box, again, little Arkham City backdrop there and a very nice picture of Joker. Let's get that. Okay, let's have a look at some of the details and then we'll go through some articulation. One of the first things I noticed is just the awesome sculpting on these guys. You can see it's very well painted, not a lot of smudging. It's cool. Very cool. Awesome colours. You know, all this detail in here in the jacket. You know, you've got the buttons painted. There's depth to the paint. You know, the jacket doesn't move, but it looks like it could come off. Rotate him around. Again, all this nice detail in it. You know, it looks like material. Looks like plastic material, but it looks like material. It'll come down a bit. Nice long coattails. You can see the joint in his knee. It's a bit of a shame, but I'm sure if they could do something about it, they would. Down to the shoes. Very nice, even painted underneath, which was a nice touch. Come back up. We've got a sewn-on knee pad. Unfortunately, it gets split by the knee articulation. Again, the boots, very nice. Even a little gold chain here. You'd want to be very careful with that, it's very soft. The flower, again, it's very cool. As for articulation, he has a full rotation on the arm. They've also got a shoulder joint here, which allows the arm to sort of come in and out. That will allow to get the hand sort of in the front opposed to being stuck here. Now, elbow, bicep swivel. On this particular one, it's a bit tight, but you got wrist swivel and a slight pivot. Again, because of the type of plastics and the moulding, it is a little bit limited. This wrist is limited by this shirt sort of sticking out here. Other arms the same. You have got a waist rotation, but it's completely hindered by all of this plastic. You've got ball jointed hips, quite a good range of motion. Outwards isn't so good, again due to this moulding. You've got a double jointed knee, so you can get some really high. If he wants to kick Batman in the balls or something, it will work. So ankles, I assume there is articulation in the ankle, but again, moulding hindrance. With this figure, you're really going to display it in one or two poses, and that's about it. It's not the type of figurine that you're really going to be playing with. We'll have a quick look at the accessories. Joker didn't really come with many. As you can see, he's already holding his gun, and that's a separate hand for that gun. Now, the accessories Joker came with were 2 spare sets of hands. As I said, he's already got one on top there. We've got an open hand. We've got a fist. Very nice moulding. And we've got some chattering teeth that are poseable. Very cool. I like these a lot. And if you've played the game, you know these things are everywhere. and you can throw your batarang at them. And I think they're a trophy, I believe. But yeah, very cool, chattering teeth. And you can go along and play Pac-Man with them, whatever you want. They're pretty cool. Now as with Batman, to change a hand, you got to be very careful. The hand will pull off the post. I'm not actually going to force this one. I've changed the hands once and it was very, very tight. So yeah, the hands come off a post and then there's a hole in there that pushes back on the post. The post has a little nub on it. But again, that as good as these toys are, they do feel like they can break easily. It's kind of unfortunate, especially for the cost. But again, as a display piece, they're freaking awesome. The sculpting is unreal. The paint job is unreal. And for me, that's all I want them to do. You know, personal preference aside, I'd recommend picking them up for sure. And just for a quick size comparison, I'll just bring in a Leader Optimus Prime just to give you an idea of how tall Joker is. That's Leader Optimus Prime. You can see he's massive compared to Joker. Joker's kind of up to his chest, with the arm extended sort of up to his face almost. But it's a different line. I just thought I'd use something that most people would have seen before, whether they own it. And Batman as well. You can see Batman's quite a lot larger, but that's reality in the comics and in the shows. Joker was always sort of thin and sort of jangly arms and all that sort of stuff, and Batman's quite muscular. Again, one of the only real issues I have with this figure, ignoring posability, it's very hard to get him to stand without just a standard leg splay, type position. Anything too dynamic and he falls over. He hasn't got much to stand on. Very little feet, tiny long legs, and he's reasonably top heavy. But again, I definitely recommend picking him up. Awesome figure. I got him for $80. I could probably get him cheaper through Big Bad Toy Store or one of those companies. But I just wanted to get him, so I wasn't fussed about the price. So there you go, guys. That's Playart's Kai Joker. Follow me on Twitter. You'll see the link here. Feel free to subscribe. Have a good time. And I'll see you on the boards. What you talking about, Batman?